A national coordinator, BATKASHET movement, Abisoye Olajoku, joins me as APC kicks off presidential campaign in Jos. Good to have you join us.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
So what is the expectation going into this campaign, and how will the APC campaign be different from that of every other party?
Yeah, we know the All Progressive Congress, like from the past things we've been having, we focus on issue-based things. Like Abisoye Bola mentioned, all these told us that don't fight to anybody, be issue-based. If they ask you questions on how the campaign will go, tell them. And we have a very full concise manifestos on what we have for Nigerians.
Now, there's a general notion that the Southeast region is, most candidates will not do well in that region because the Labour Party candidate is from that region. But we know that the campaign has fixed, I think, for Imo and Anambra, there's one for 21st November, the other for 30th January. Yeah. How do you expect the campaign to fare in that region in terms of turnout and support? Yeah,
the general notion was that Asiwaju won't go to the South Sudan campaign because of the Labour Party candidate. But we know Asiwaju is for all, is for everybody, for every ethnic group. So he will go there and go and do his thing. As we know, we have some reputable people in APC from that side. We have Joe Igbokowe, we have Ben Akaboize. Some people that will lead the campaign in Anambra, and it will be a successful campaign for Asiwaju. People even thought too that he won't even go there, but we have a very good plan for the campaign in the Southeast, which will kick up in Anambra.
But what's your expectation for the turnout? We've seen turnout in his rallies and how people turn out. But do you expect that level of turnout in the Southeast? What's your expectation?
Yeah, people are anticipating Asiwaju to come to the Southeast because he has never been there for a rally. So, and we've seen turnout across the 6 geopolitical zones except the Southeast. To turn out massive. Look at the one we just held in Lagos with the son of the presidential candidate for All Progressive, Seyi Tinubu, which he did. We had people from Southeast that came over that said they wanted to join the move, which was very successful, as we could see in every media outlets in the country.
All right, so let's talk about, because I read somewhere, a report on one of the dailies, that both Imo and Anambra have been fixed for Mondays, which is a seat at home. And so there is a general fear around that look, maybe that could be another hindrance. How do you expect that to play out? Do you think that the campaign will change those dates, or do you think that people will show up irrespective of the sit at home order?
First of all, the sit at home on Monday is not a public holiday. It's not a federal government coordinated holiday. It's by just a particular group that are agitating for something. So that should not hinder the success of our campaigns in those states. Due to the fact that we know one thing, that people from the Southeast region, are clamoring for some things which they have the right to do according to the Nigerian Constitution. But also we have a right to, the APC, and all other political parties, they have a right to do their campaign. So I don't think there will be hindrances from that part, due to the fact that they know that we've left them to agitate for their own thing. Also, we want to now campaign, so it shouldn't be a violent or they should cause a pandemonium in the campaign thing. We'll do our thing and it will be a success.
And what are the key issues? I know that the manifesto, which a lot of people have said is quite detailed, have addressed almost every sector. But what are the key issues that the campaign, or do you expect the campaign to be based on?
Yeah, first of all, we want to commend Asiwaju Bola and his team, the Presidential Campaign Council. Why is this? If you look at the women representation in the Presidential Campaign Council, generally we have 1,788 members. Out of those members, we have 1,403, which are women. This is a fact that we should know, that Asiwaju said something in Climate. He said he wants people's consent and active participation of the women, youths, and everyone in the government. If you look at what happened in just a couple of days, where he hosted the private sector in Eko Hotel, Ms. Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti said that the head of the Anikulapo family said that she is pleased to see people on the high table. There was a balance in this gender. We had the same level of numbers of women and men on the table, inclusive of youth and women. So our presidential campaign shows this, what will now happen in the rural government, in the rural governance. So we're telling everybody that Asiwaju Bola is the right candidate for Nigerians. look at his antecedents, and not just that. Asiwaju says something. He emphasized it. He said, "Me and my team." We're not saying Asiwaju has all the knowledge. No, he says, "Me and my team." And we see that when they throw a question to him, we were like, let's let the person that knows about the energy, about creative art, they should answer that. He says he can't know everything, but he will fix it right. We have seen Asiwaju and his team has that thing, and he knows how to select talent that will fix the country. That's what we are saying. We are not saying he knows everything. Asiwaju can't know everything, but he has people. He knows how to see. Okay, you are good in this aspect. Oh yeah, answer. Go to that and fix things. That's what we are saying. We don't need someone that will just come and say he knows everything. Give us fictitious figures on this thing. And look at our vice presidential candidate, Kashim Shettima, the senator representing Borno Central, very eloquent and intellectual, gives the facts when he's saying all things. So this is what we have for our campaign, and it will be issue based without no hostile things on how Nigeria sees the issues of we fighting and we the Labour Party candidate and saying we are hostile. No, we are not hostile. When you bring issues, we address issues on how you bring them, and we'll give you facts and figures.
Right. Our eyes are on the campaign trail. It begins November 15th in Jos.
Yeah.
We'll continue to monitor and report as issues develop. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You're welcome.
The National Coordinator, BATKASHET Movement, Abisoye Olajoku. Thank you.
You're welcome.